Okay, you found the property of your dreams in Mexico. Maybe it's a house on the beach, maybe it's a condo just a few kilometers off the coast, or maybe it's a lot of land where you can build a nice bungalow. And you're ready to take the first step. But suddenly your realtor tells you, oh no, foreigners are not allowed to buy a property in Mexico's territory unless the title is held in something called Fideicomiso or trust. So because of this you start to panic and tell yourself, I told you, this ain't going to be that easy. But don't get frustrated, because in this video we're going to explain how the process of buying a property works in Mexico and why it's easier than it looks.
Hi amigos, we are here in Paseo de Montejo, and in this video we are going to talk about few things you should know before buying a property in Mexico.
And specifically we're going to talk about how a Fideicomiso actually works. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and let's begin with the video. As you may know, Mexico became independent of Spain more than 200 years ago. But in the early 20th century, still, many important areas of the country were in control of foreign companies and individuals, especially in the northern border. So in the 1917 constitution, it was prohibited for foreigners to own real estate and land within something called the restricted zone. That's 100 kilometers from the borders and 50 kilometers from the coastline. And you guessed right, the most attractive areas to live for thousands of retired people from Canada, USA and the UAE are the beautiful Mexican coastal cities. But how were they able to move here and buy a property within this restricted zone in the first place? Well, around the 70s, due to the lack of international investment, the government relaxed these restrictions and it was allowed for them to buy a property using something called Fideicomiso, also called trust in English. Well, how does it work? Let's use this simple example. You're interested in buying this beautiful house in Yucatán, but since you are from USA, you can't technically own a property title. You're going to need the help of a local bank. So this Mexican bank will act as a trustee, because it's a local company perfectly able to possess every kind of titles, including this house's title. So the seller will sell this property to you using the bank as an intermediary, because guess what? Banks are able to create and hold fideicomisos. The house you're buying is going to be held inside the fideicomiso, and the bank will charge you an annual fee to manage this property.
You must be really confused right now. Does the bank own this new property I just bought?
Well, definitely no. In the moment the fideicomiso is made, you're designated as the primary beneficiary, so you are the only one who can sell the house, remodel it, rent it, use it, or even inherit it to whomever you want. Just to be clear, the bank administrates the fideicomiso, and the property is being held in the fideicomiso, but you as the buyer are in complete control of the house. The property isn't part of the bank's assets, it's part of your assets, because the bank is only an administrator of the title. So, what else you need to know about this process? The cost is around $520 to open the trust. It's a one-time charge, but annually there's a fee of also $520 that you will have to pay the bank to manage the trust. And there's a permit you will need to pay once to Mexico's Foreign Affairs Secretary. It costs around $900, but the good thing is that you will have to pay it again only after 50 years, because that's how long the fideicomiso lasts. But don't worry, since the fideicomiso can be renewed indefinitely. Let's go to frequent answers and questions. Do I need to designate a second beneficiary in case I die? Yes, of course you do. Do they need to be my children or my wife or husband? No, you can choose anyone, even a friend or a non-direct family member. Do I need to do this every time I buy a property in Mexico? Answer is no, because you can have several properties inside the trust as long as they do not exceed the surface of 2,000 square meters. That's around 21,500 square feet. I know you may still have many questions, and that's fine. Process can be a little bit tricky if you are not familiar with it. But if you're interested in buying a property here in Yucatan, don't forget you can contact us. We will leave our WhatsApp link down below and you can follow us in social media. Well guys, see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Les recuerdo que yo soy Luis.
Yo soy Mia.
We're your trusted agents y nos vemos en el siguiente video. See you soon. Bye.